What's going on, miners? Chump Change XD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. As you can see, this is my RTX A4000, and I just got it back from Mr. Hot Crypto Mining over at Terra Hosting. This is where I had it hosted for quite some time, but it was actually off for a bit. So I want to get this plugged in to my server rack, and that is the entire reason I had him send it back. Mr. Geek of All Trades said this would be the perfect candidate for proof of useful work once that actually kicks off for Flux. So I'm excited about this. He said this would fit perfectly inside that case. I don't know how thick the other GPU that's in there is, but I'm wondering, and the reason I have these thermal pads and heat sinks here is because I did do some testing on the A4000 back probably a year ago at this point, and I ended up putting them right here on the backside, basically suction cupped to these thermal pads, and these heat sinks cooled this card and even my 3080s and my A2000s substantially. So this is totally worth doing in my opinion, and I do have these in the Amazon store. If you guys are interested, please feel free to go check them out. If you don't purchase them through there, no big deal, but these are the best ones that I could find. They're Electronic Salon, I guess, is the company, but they were sold out for quite some time. Either way, I bought these and had them on hand. So I'm going to be putting those back on this, but before I do that, I want to see if they will even fit with, I guess, that height inside the server rack. That is kind of my hopes that they will. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go check it out there, and I'm going to bring some network cables with me because I need to plug in a bunch of other stuff out there while we're out there. So just before we run all this stuff out to the trailer, let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
As a crypto miner, have you ever wanted to own any of these non-mineable cryptocurrencies without going through the hassle of KYC, exchange fees, and/or taxable events? Then look no further. unMineable.com provides over 75 different cryptocurrencies that are able to be acquired mining with your ASICS, mini box miners, GPUs, or even the CPU in your everyday PC. With speculative mining playing such a massive role in the crypto mining space, unMineable.com is the clear choice for most new miners and seasoned vets alike. Please go check out unMineable.com to make your crypto mining experience easier than ever.
All right, I'm really hoping this thing's going to fit. I'm not entirely positive if it's going to, but worth a shot, right? So I'm just going to put this here, I guess. And now the reason, again, I put this thing on top was so I could remove the actual top of the server and not have to worry about pulling it out. And, all right, that's difficult one-handed, not going to lie. All right, we're going to put this right there, I guess. Should be okay. All right, so, oh yeah, that is a fat-ass GPU. I don't know which one this is, but unfortunately the heat sinks aren't going to work now that I look at it. Definitely not, because this GPU is going to go slap into that slot right there, and that slot is right against the cover. So I'm hoping that this thing being inside the server itself won't get too hot, but I guess only time will tell, so we'll have to give it a shot. But this thing overall is supposed to have like a crazy amount of RAM. I think it's 256 gigabytes of RAM. I think it has dual processors inside this thing. But this is a Dell something or another. Let me see. Oh, there it is. PowerEdge R730. So hopefully this is a good one. Hey, look, it's got a DVD-ROM in case I'm interested, but it does have 8 different slots for hard drives here, which is kind of cool. And these things, actually, I think you push that, and yeah, and they just pop right out, but they're kind of difficult to do one-handed, so I'm going to leave that together, and I'm going to put this back on so I don't break anything, because I'm not going to do this without Mr. Geek of All Trades walking me through what to do. Now I need to figure out how to get this GPU out of here. I'm assuming these blue tabs somehow lift up. Oh, okay, that one lifted up. Haha, yes, this lifts up. All right, then the GPU, I think, yes, you can see it separates. I can push it forward to get it out of the riser card. But as I was trying to figure out if that's actually how you get it out, lifting this one, like I've already shown, this is actually like a network phone cable or something right there, as you can see. Now, that is not the Ethernet ports. They're actually down here. So this one right here, I don't know if that's just for internal, like servers talking to each other. Guys, let me know in the comments. I have no idea what I'm looking at, to be honest. But this card can come out of there, and that is literally a X16 slot. So could I just put the GPU into that one? Does it matter? Are these full size 16x slots? If you guys know that, please let me know as well. And if that's the case, I could take out this one down here as well, and I don't need either of these. I could put the A4000 in, and then the heat sinks might fit on top of the A4000 because it'll be that much lower. So that is a huge deal for me. Let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty sure this is just like a... Oh, maybe it is Ethernets. I don't know. I really don't know. I thought it was like an old phone cable, but it looks like it's the same size, to be honest. Well, I guess we could check. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the same size. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, so it is a regular Ethernet cable. So I'm not sure if I need this guy. Let me know what the hell this is. If anybody knows, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Anyways, all right. I guess I'm going to have to reach out to Geek of All Trades before I can really go much further on this. All right. Got a hold of Geek of All Trades. He told me I could remove both of these. So he said that, yeah, I don't need all these network ports because I have plenty down bottom right there on the motherboard themselves. So that'll work perfectly fine for what I need. So he said just take both of these out and even this GPU and just get rid of it. So I'm going to throw those guys right there because I don't need them. I'll obviously save them, but just going to put them aside. And apparently this top slot is an X16 and this one down here is an X8. So I need to put the GPU in the top slot, so heat sinks, definitely not going to work. I need to get this removed now, so I think I just lift that blue pin. I think if I unplug this, do I need to get this out of the way? I would assume probably a good idea. Dude, this server is crazy. I've never taken one of these apart, so hopefully I'm doing this all right. All right, so this is an NVIDIA Grid K1. Now, could I keep this in here with the A4000 and run them both for POUW, or is this GPU complete trash? Let me know in the comments below if anybody knows. I'm going to ask Geek of All Trades as well, and I'm sure he will let me know. But he told me just to remove everything because I don't need any of this, but this GPU is actually kind of cool. So I double-checked with Mr. Geek of All Trades on the internals of this as well. So there's dual Xeon 28 core processors here, one here, and we have 256 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM inside this thing. Now the A4000 again is gonna go onto this slot, or into this slot rather. So, oh, that's a tight squeeze. And this is kind of difficult with one hand. Oh, I don't like that. That is real saggy. All right, I'm gonna get, I guess. Hold on, I gotta put the camera down because that is not working right. All right, much easier with two hands. Okay, power's plugged in. The riser is plugged in there. All right, I think that's it. All right, so A4000 there. Man, I wish I had a second A4000. I'd throw it in right here, but I don't. If anybody's selling one, let me know in the comments. All right, let's, I think that's it. That's really all I had to do, but now I got to get that other shroud thing back in here. And that's it. That's what it'll look like with just the A4000 in there. I put the plastic shroud back on that, and yeah, I think we're good to go. Now that I have all this crap out of here, these two things and that K1. I really want to know if this thing's good, man. I would totally keep it in there, but we got to wait for the benchmarking tool to be able to test anything out to see if this is even a good GPU to do POUW, proof of useful work. And I do still have to set this thing up and get it working with, I don't know, again, Proxmox or Windows or something. I got to situate it. So hopefully you have a wonderful day. I know this is just kind of a whatever video, but I'm just testing things out. I have zero idea what I'm actually doing with this thing, but yeah, we're gonna get to it sooner or later. So have a good day, guys, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.